Welcome back to Rabbit Hole. Here's the 3 questions for this video. What's one decision that changed your favorite manga forever? 2. When creating a story, what's more important? A great plot or a great theme? And finally, have you ever had an idea that completely changed a project you were working on? If so, what was it? Make sure to comment down below and I might be able to feature them in a future video. Now let's get back to the video. One decision changed everything. Every story has a moment that changes everything. A single decision, a single idea, a single realization that completely transforms what the story even becomes. For Crimson Banner, there was one decision that changed absolutely everything. It affected the world, the characters, and the themes, and the direction of the story itself. Looking back, if I hadn't made that decision, Crimson Banner would be a completely different manga today. So let's talk about it. Like most creative projects, Crimson Banner went through a lot of changes. The earliest versions were very different from what exists now. Different ideas, concepts, directions. Some of them were interesting and some of them weren't. But none of them felt complete. Something always felt missing. The story had potential, but it didn't have an identity. And without an identity, it's difficult for a story to stand out. Finding the core of Crimson Banner, I eventually realized I was focusing on the wrong things. I was thinking about too much of what had happened, not enough about why it happened. Plot is important. Action is important. World building is important. But none of those things matter if the story doesn't have a strong foundation. That's when I started focusing on themes, questions, ideas. The things I genuinely wanted the story to explore. And once I found that foundation, everything began to click into place. The decision that changed everything wasn't a character design, wasn't a fight scene, it wasn't even a location. It was choosing what Crimson Banner was truly about. Once I understood the core idea behind the story, every other decision became easier. Characters became clearer, conflicts even became stronger. The world became more meaningful because everything was connected to a central purpose. Instead of creating random ideas and hoping they fit together, I had a direction, a compass, if you will, something guiding every creative choice I made. One lesson I learned from this experience is that vigor isn't always better. That's one of the biggest things you can learn as a manga creator. Sometimes they even spend so much time creating new ideas and adding some more, and they forget to strengthen the foundation. But a strong foundation changes everything. Once you know what your story is trying to say, every piece starts supporting that message. That's what happened with Crimson Banner. The story became more focused, more intentional, and ultimately more interesting. Looking back, that single decision shaped nearly every part of the manga. It helped transform Crimson Banner from a collection of ideas into a story with a clear identity. And honestly, I think every creator eventually has a moment like this. A moment where everything finally clicks and your ideas fall into place. A moment that changes everything. Thank you guys for watching. And if you're interested in following more development of Crimson Banner, be sure to subscribe. And I'll see you in the next